There's an experience that I had when I was going through the school for psychology that is also an exercise in the practitioner class around immortality, and that is to write your own obituary. And I just suggest, if you've got a couple of days extra this week, to sit down and write your obituary. As if you transition from this life in this moment, on this day, what would your obituary say about who you were and what you were about? It's not a light exercise, but it is meaningful because it begins to then focus our mastershipness to our life. What is it I want my life to stand for? What is the legacy I wish to pass on? Very much like our practitioner of the day, Diane Decker, was saying today, her whole life knows that this philosophy has made a difference for her. And it's made a difference for everybody around her. If you were accused of being a religious scientist, if you were accused of being extraordinary, would your life have enough evidence to convict you? That's your obituary. To convince, to lay out the legacy of who you are, and what you leave behind. And then we know that this obituary can stay in the drawer for years and years. And more things can be added to it, more deeds that you've done, but it will hold the essence of who you are in mind. And then any day that you forget who you are, what you're about, why you're here, go read it again. And if you don't believe it in that day, call a practitioner. Practitioners, raise your hands, please. Call a practitioner. Their names and phone numbers are in the bulletin. Take it home. If you forget, they'll help you remember. So in all of this, the idea is that we are all on a path of evolution. Of spiritual evolution, perhaps physical evolution, certainly mental evolution. But the idea is to become a master of your own life. And if you're offended by that sexist title, be a mistress of your destiny. Be the master. And this can happen as easily as strengthening your spiritual disciplines. Because masters are former warriors. Warriors are former victims. Victims are former infants. The idea is to come to that place where there is a mastery of love, a mastery of intent, a mastery of faith. When you have a mastery of faith in yourself, you trust yourself, you realize the power that you have, you realize the power of your intent, the power of your individual life, the power of your belief, whatever it might be, the power of faith, but most of all, the power of love. And in that, I end this lesson, and so it is.